teachers. Welcome to Espresso PD. If you have 10 minutes or less, then join me. So today we're going to look at welcome slides. I use welcome slides in all my presentations, whether I'm working with parents or I'm working with students, teachers. So I definitely like to create my slides, I believe, with some kind of a theme in mind, thinking about how I can actually integrate that in my design. And so I think it's not only a fun way, but it's actually a great way to cultivate relationships. Even if it's that one time that I get to meet with them, at one time I feel like I get a sense of who I am in my little welcome slides. But not only that, it gives a great time for them to interact because I'll have some games to do. And I think it's a great way to allow them to see what it is that I'm going to expect from them. What do I need? So making it very comprehensible and effective way to communicate. I think that idea of always being consistent with your routines is really going to be a big plus, a big factor in helping our students, especially our language learners. All right, so where do we begin? Grab a Google slide. That's where I start. And I definitely want to start with a clean layout. And I'll go ahead and I'll hit blank. So let's build one together and let's just keep it simple today. All right, the first thing I'm going to want to do is a background. I'm going to pick a color. I'll hit background and I'm going to choose, I don't know, I'll choose this color here. All right. Once I have my background, I'm going to think about the layout. What do I want? I'm going to want a welcome banner. I like to insert a banner. You could do anything here. I'll go to shapes and I'm going to go to this tool. This little shape right here looks like a banner. I'll go ahead and hit welcome. And here I'll just do something like welcome to Mrs. Mendoza's class. Oh, okay. Can I spell? It's not why. Welcome to Mrs. Mendoza's third period class or ELD class or whatever you want. This is hilarious. All right. So now I'm going to center that. I'll highlight and make it centered. And then I want to play with the font and I'll go ahead and I'll choose spicy rice. That's just an add-on I added here. Everything's part of Google. You can go ahead and check that out in your Google add-on. But spicy rice is hilarious. And I think I'm going to make my banner color. I think I'll do yellow. And I'll just leave it at that black font. The other thing I want to do is I want to create what do I want them to do? So you have to think about what it is that you want your students to be able to do as part of that routine. Like think about when you're in the classroom. What are those things you want them to do to be ready to go and start class? So I'm going to add this shape. I'm going to do this. And maybe here I will say I want them to possibly mute your microphone. Mute your microphone. And I'm actually going to spell out things instead of using acronyms because this will help for our English language learners as well as they are learning new words. And the more that they see it, the words, the more not only they're going to understand the words, like, mute. Mute might come out somewhere in another reading that they have in another text, and they're going to understand what mute means, or how to spell a word they're going to remember from that, just even from the welcome slide. So what I want to do here is, again, you don't want to do too many, maybe 3 to 4 things you want them to do. And I'll number them. And again, I'm going to play with the font and the size. I'll use Century Gothic here. And just for fun, I'll add some color. And then I think I'll just bold it as well. Now, I might want to add a picture. So here, maybe a microphone, right? So I'm going to go to Insert here. And I'm going to, remember, I have a choice, upload from the computer if I have a picture saved, or search the web, or even from my drive. I'm going to show you how to find it from your web. Excuse me. I'm going to show you how you can find it from inserting from the web. Again, search the web. I was on here earlier, but let me go ahead and do that for you. Let me go ahead and I'm going to insert again one more time from the web. All right. I have microphone clip art, and this is, go ahead and do this so you can see what comes up. And it's not working for me right now, probably because I didn't just grab what I needed to do. It's just, look at this, look at this. I got less than 10 minutes and it's just not doing what I wanted to do. But there's a picture here that I want. I'm going to use this one right here. I'll use pick one and I'll insert it. Now it's going to be large on the scale. I'm going to go ahead and size that down so it can fit right there in that little space that I've created. I want it right here, and I can play with that as well. So just something as simple as this. I can make, again, my words that'll fit. And I think this is pretty good. And again, mute means that we don't want them to. So I'm going to also insert a line. I'm going to get this little line here, and I'm going to go over it right here. And I'm going to make it kind of big so they can see it. And I'm also going to make it red. So there. Mute your microphone. That little thing took me forever to do. All right, another thing I want to do is I want to insert a timer. So that's the whole purpose. You want to make sure that the kids are preparing to be able to be ready when class starts. So you want to insert an online timer. Now, the best place to find them is on YouTube, and they're free. I already had it here. I'm going to go ahead and I just said online timer, and depending how many minutes, I chose a 5-minute one. I'm going to select it. Now, what you're going to do again is you could scale it down. You can go ahead and move it around, whatever you'd like. I'll make it just a little bit smaller. And then another thing I'd like to do is, I think we all take attendance, so I'm going to have a game ready. So I'm going to pick a shape and just something that they could, a great way to continue getting to know the kids. And at the same time, I have to take roll, so let's just do this. So I'm going to do a game. What do you prefer? What do you prefer? Maybe is it French fries or chips? And I'll go ahead and center that, making sure that it's there ready. Again, I'm using Century Gothic. That, and then I'm going to do something like this, and then I'll have a frame for the kids. Now the kids could be simply like, if you don't want them to say French fries, you could say, I prefer, and then let them decide. Now that you could have that, that's perfectly fine. Or you can actually have them do the because, get to know them more. All right, and I'll go ahead and add a color. Just do this pink one. And pretty much that's it. I think I'm going to add a picture just for fun. I'm going to add an emoji. I'm going to put this in here. And I'm going to type in the word hello and see what comes up here. I think I'm going to use this one that says hi. I'm going to copy that image. I'm going to put it here and paste it. Oh, it didn't do that. Let's do it one more time. Go here. I'm going to pick an image. I want this one. I'm going to go ahead and copy that image, and I'm going to paste it. Oh, this is so good. So I'll go ahead, and since I will have them up here, I can move everyone else down below. I have to make sure that, I'll just put it down. All right, then that's pretty much it. That is how to do a welcome slide. And this is really cool. Again, we want to see what they would look like when they come in. You would definitely start your timer. And that could be a great time to get everything ready, you yourself ready. There's some music in the background. If you can hear that, that'd be great. Also, it's a great way for you if you want to take the time to actually invite students out of the waiting room for a little bit and get to know them. Maybe you want to do 1 or 2 students and just, have a little quick chit chat before class starts. All right, I hope this is helpful. I can't wait to see what your welcome slides look like. Thank you. This is Patty Mendoza, and thanks for joining the Espresso PD. Thank you.